Ready to hear some acoustic folk music? On a 12-string guitar that's 50 years old as of this month. Pretty nice guitar. And I'm really grateful to be here, and thanks Nate for putting me in touch with Chris, who's awesome here. I've been enjoying visiting with him, and he's really cool dude. And getting a chance to play a venue where people listen, because that means a lot. Because most of the time I'm out, like right now, living in the Santa Cruz Mountains and playing venues where it's like I'm this wallflower in the corner, or human jukebox, playing whatever they want to save my life. And after 170 gigs this year, I reached a level of frustration and said, well, I've put out 123 albums on Bandcamp of my own songs. So I'm the only California plate around here, folks, and I drove my car from Santa Cruz Mountains all the way up here just so I could frickin' play my own songs for people again. So thanks for coming. Wow. So I don't really want anyone to wait for too long, because I already had, and this is totally fine by me if you guys have requests, because last night at Chip and Plow, the crowd wrote my whole set list. It was absolutely amazing. I played for 40 people last night, sold out. And I came in and I'm like tweaking my guitar and tuning it, and I already had like 5 songs on the list from various people, and I went and played them all. I wasn't a rock star, I wasn't a jerk, I didn't ignore them all. I didn't like not look at them, that kind of thing. So speaking of which, my dear friend Terry Cook is here, and love you guys, and thanks for coming. And I want to play a song that she requested as soon as I saw her, and it's a tune that's on a recent album, and it's called Giving Back to This World. So that'll be my first tune tonight, so instead of making her wait for the second set. So giving back to this world the music that carried me away, the music that carried me away, music that carried me away. I'm giving back to this world the music that carried me away, and I'm just happy to know you're here to hear me play. Been lost out in the shadows, down the dark side of my heart, the dark side of my heart, the dark side of the heart. When there's nowhere left to go, but somewhere new to start, I'm just happy to know you're here to hear me play. Hey, hey. Deep down there's always music, looking for something to hear. Well, you'll find it if you're looking, if you're running, she spins your wheels. I'll keep looking for hope and magic everywhere I go. Every day I know, every day that I know, life is here for the making, and making life you grow. I'm just happy to know you're here to hear me play. Well, I'm giving back to this world the music that carried me away. The music that carried me away. Music that carried me away. Giving back to the world. The music that carried me away. And I'm just happy to know you're here to hear me play. It's so fun to play that request. I sure enjoy playing that request. Hint, hint, hint. There's another request in this area. There's some people here actually that I know have every album I've ever made, so I wonder if they might ask you for a song or not, or because I'm kind of like wondering, you know, tonight if I'm gonna just get to just do that like last night because that was so fun for me, like a really good thing. Or should I just play something that I think about? And then it's like a real slow dirge. Which one? Oh, every song I wrote is awesome? That's amazing. Okay, can I play you a song that I believe is bad? Like one of my bad songs? Okay. All right, so here's a really, I don't know, one of my weird songs. Do you want to hear one of my songs that, okay, so here's an interesting song that I think might actually be kind of bad that I wrote, but I like it because I was inspired by Beck, and I love Beck. You know, Beck came out in 1994, and I went and said, man, I want to write this kind of like acoustic hip-hop-y kind of tune, you know, just where the words are just a bunch of funny words. So I came up with a song, and I remembered, it might be embarrassing now as a 47-year-old to play it, but when I was 17, I was all over this, man, and I was singing it in school for all the girls and all that, but this is a song called Sweet Potato Man. So I'll let you all know. I'll watch all your impressions and vibes, and if there's a lot of thumbs down after it, then we're all justified here that I've written a bummer. So it's Sweet Potato Man. Imagine this. Just imagine a beat. Here's a song about a sweet potato man. He's got a beer case for a suitcase and he travels around the land. His papa was a millionaire and a good cook too. Hey! Oh, sweet potato man grew his hair long, drew a new guitar, wrote down a song, sang it on the corner like a poor old bum, dedicated it to his old man and his mom. He's determined to save the dolphins because they don't eat potatoes and they don't like farmers or yard weed sprayers or school kid garden thrasher. Here's a song about a sweet potato man. He's got a mortgage on his house and a tattoo on his hand. He travels around the land in a Chesterfield band. His papa was a millionaire and a good cook too. Right. Okay, I guess so. Should I try another bad one? You want to hear another bad one from back then around that time, or should I try that? What do you think? An A major? Okay. Oh, like, yeah, jumping into the 4. How's about I play another song I wrote around that time, and I was really kind of happy with this tune. By the way, these are all on CDs, so you can look these songs up, like Sweet Potato Man's findable. So is Hicksville, this song, Hicksville. So this is kind of funny, the first time I've ever played this. So here's another song of mine that probably is on the verge of embarrassing. Should I play it? What do you think? Okay. You sure? There's no turning back. Just like the song, the big hit, Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now. Okay. Nobody prays for pain, yeah. Nobody prays for pain. And the sun never shines in Hicksville, and nobody braves the back lanes. My mother got in a fight when a gentleman gave her the eye. His girlfriend got up and walked across the floor and told my old mom to step outside. Nobody prays for pain. Hey, sing along. Nobody prays for pain. And the sun never shines in Hicksville, and nobody braves the back lanes. Hey. It's a very romantic song. Matches my suit jacket. Are you guys ready for the next verse? Grandpa took a fall on his journey to the Saturday mall, and the neighborhood bullies stood around and laughed, stole his wallet, and kicked dust in his mouth. Nobody prays for pain. Hey! Nobody prays for pain, and the sun never shines in Hicksville, and nobody braves the back lane. My younger brother joined a gang just because he was allowed in a gang, after he lit the neighborhood church on fire and stole $100 from the bank. Nobody prays for pain. Hey, nobody prays for pain. Hey, and the sun never shines in Hicksville, and nobody braves the back lane. Yeah, see, there you go. There's another one of mine from way back. I wrote that when I was 17, and it was just like fun song, you know. Is there any requests now of some of my more substantial tunes, maybe? Money in the Wind. Okay, so we're going to move from that song to, I don't know, something divinely inspired that I've been playing for the last 30 years at my gigs. So I was about to take a little breath, just forget that what just happened. Okay, just pretend this is song number 1. Okay. I'm going to start with this song called Money in the Wind. And thanks again. I want to say thanks to Chris for doing sound. It sounds great up here. All right, so here's a song that was on an album called Lucky Day. I actually have albums here, copies of it available. You could see my face has aged slightly from the cover. It's over there. I got the same hat on, which is cool. But and this song was one that I was inspired by the fact that someone came up to me at a party and was talking to me and saying, I was playing hand drums, and he said, I think you were an African hand drummer in a former life. And I said, oh, really? What? How far away? He's like, oh, back in the 15th century or something, you were an African hand drummer. And I said, okay, I'll go with that. That's pretty cool. I appreciate that. And then later on that night in the party, he came up to me and he said, I was an Aztec Empire hunter. And I said, oh, that's something else, man. I think we've been around, eh? And this guy was just following me around, telling me all these people I used to be in past lives. So I'm jumping from instrument to instrument, and I'm wondering what the heck's he going to say next? And then a couple things wound up happening where at that point I'd been collecting a lot of lyrics in my book. Along the margins, I'd write these one-liners. And I had some lines like, it's never getting better, never going back again. And then another line that I wrote, which I was really excited to put in a song, was, the world is a car and your drunken driver is starting to cuss and sway. And I said, I can't wait to throw that in a song, whatever works, right? So a lot of times the way I write songs is like I'll write all the words first and then come up with the music. And so this song has got it's called Money in the Wind. And it's got a little bit of I would say, kind of a funky, folky thing going. I really like that kind of style of music. It's inspired by the band, of all people. So you'll hear that in there. A little bit of the Up on Cripple Creek groove and new lyrics. I was a farmer in the 20s till I took a farmer's lung and died. I was a revolutionary hippie whose bottle became his bride. I was an Aztec empire hunter who chased gypsies in the dark. Back in the time of David, a slavery king who made their mark. But it's never getting better and we're never coming back again. Just throw the money in the wind when I'm gone. Just throw the money in the wind when I'm gone. Let the wind sing an empty song. Necessary evils turning good lives upside down. Television visions helping the dreamers lose their ground. Too much of everything, the volume always high. I don't know if I wanna be here the next time that I die. Never getting better and I'm never coming back again. Everybody, just throw money in the wind when I'm gone. Just throw the money in the wind when I'm gone. And let the wind sing an empty song. I remember visions of Rome and the slaves that I kept, of Atlantis' tragedy, how this world drowned while it slept. And I now think about all the children who may now remain unborn. Would they want to be where the dream we're living's gonna see them born? And it's never getting better and we're never coming back again. Oh, just throw the money in the wind when I'm gone. Everybody, let's go. Oh, just throw the money in the wind when I'm gone. Let the wind sing an empty song. Let's hear that 12 string. If money makes you happy, then baby, why don't you smile? You're living cozy, nobody's fool, but your smile ain't worth a dime. It must be all the corruption, it must be all the poor. Every morning don't matter, your business suit's got to be worn. Yeah, you never get better and you never come back again. Well, it's time to wake up the people. Don't you wait another day. 'Cause this world is a car and your drunken driver is starting to cuss and sway. The road is getting darker and we're climbing up too many hills. Capitalism's fifth gear, baby, is bound to get us all killed. It's never getting better and we're never coming back again. Just roll the money in the wind and I'm gone. Just roll money in the wind and I'm gone. Let the wind sing an empty song. Throw the money in the wind when I'm gone. Just roll the money in the wind when I'm gone. When I'm gone. Thank you. Thank you. Well, one of the things that I've been wanting to do is play some new songs. And also I wanted to dig out this list that I have. And the list is titled Upbeat Originals. So even though I woke up at 4 in the morning and couldn't get back to bed, and I was in Gimli, in a strange bed, and it was one of those memory foam beds, but it didn't matter, you know? It's just, you know, you ever have that where you're in a beautifully amazing bed in perfect silence in the country, and you have a concert the next night, and it's like 4 in the morning, and you're laying there, and you're going, I just can't seem to sleep, and then it's 5 in the morning, and you go, Getaway Cafe, tomorrow. And it's 6 in the morning, and you go, oh, I'm playing the Getaway. And then you start hearing the dog from the place that you're staying. The dog doing, and then you're thinking, oh, I'm kind of nodding off. And then you go, oh. And then you're thinking, Getaway Cafe, oh yeah. And then you lived in California for 11 years, and you actively went out of your way to not partake in winter driving until the day you got frustrated from playing 160 gigs for 3 years in a row of cover tunes. And then you drove your car all the way to California when it was perfectly clear. And then the first night that you're in your car in your Corolla with all season, gotta mention that. And they're good tires, they're great tires. They're called Michelin Defenders, which are the best, right? But then I'm driving and I haven't had white knuckles in a while, folks. And it was really kind of wild because I'm driving back here today and I'm very tired and I drank so much caffeine today. I just said, well, I'm like, there's a new thing called TA. It's called Tea Anonymous, and I have a problem, and I'm needing to work on my tea addiction, folks. And I put 3 tea bags in that right there and just drank it right before I got on stage. So just so you know, I'm a tired man, and I hope you can tell that I'm trying as hard as I can because you are all great people, and I want to give you the best show I can. So I'm gonna I got a page here open on my phone. And it says Upbeat Originals. So how's about I run that list for a while, okay? Okay. So let me tell you, before I get on with this little list of tunes, it's about, looks like it's about 100, no, it's probably more like 200 songs long, okay. So, and I'm just gonna see those titles, I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna transcend myself for you, because you're awesome. So anyway, what happened was, have you ever had this happen where you haven't driven on icy roads in 10 years and you're driving your Corolla and they're going about 60 kilometers an hour, and then you look and there's a guy passing you and you see the guy and he's in a Corolla just like yours, but he's got a donut on his front right tire and he's just flying by me and all of this slush is flying in my windshield and then the guy honks while he's driving by and flashes me. That's what happened to me. Isn't that really wild? So then that happened, and then a couple trucks were right on my butt, right? The big trucks. with the LED lights that go right through your brain, you know? So I had to like take my rearview mirror and just go to send it off somewhere else, right? And then there was the hovering and all that kind of going around, like bullyish type hovering. And then I think the whole thing with all this, though, honestly, is I think they don't like the Corolla, but they don't like the California plates much either. They're probably thinking, what the hell's this guy doing up here, right? And then they don't realize that I booked a gig in Gimli because here's what happened. I got to tell you the whole story because I wanted to play Times Changed. And so I wanted to play there, and I was just going to do one gig because I'm burned out, right? I just want to play one show because my voice is almost shot from all the gigs I'm playing. So I said, can I just play one gig at times? And then he just couldn't fit me in, and he's got a lot of people. So I contacted this gentleman, and he gave me a gig after I booked the Gimli gig. And it winds up being a weekend of gigs, which is awesome. And so anyway, all I got to say is that it all worked out. It's just that I'm, you know, it's just one of those things where it's like I wouldn't normally go driving out of town with white knuckles. And I couldn't predict the weather, so that's all. I just wanted to mention that. Okay, so fast song list. Here we go. I could. I got song. Actually, I should play you something. I got all kinds of songs about that, but driving in crazy weather. But I'm gonna play you guys something else, like something on this list that'll get you all going, because this is my fast song list. And I have a lot of ballads. I could sing songs. I have some sad songs lately, but I don't want to play them, so. Okay, so you guys ready for my new show to begin right now? Okay, here it comes. And upbeat. And okay, so I'll play a song that I was told that there's a band called Molly's Revenge, and somebody told me that Molly's Revenge should cover this song, and I said, okay, that's cool. I don't think I have too many songs like that someone would say Molly's Revenge should cover. I don't think they would have covered like Giving Music to This World, right? But this song, someone said, yeah, I think that's the one that they would do. So, all right. Now, are you guys ready to go to Ireland? All right, here we go. No backstreet boy, I'm working all the time. From Soho down to Brixton, bars are ringing down the line. There ain't a hard-nosed drinker who will ever beat me down. Got a horseshoe up my arse, I'm the old clown of the town. Hell, this ain't no nursery boy, you're on your way all right. With 6 old pints of Guinness, and you'll win us in the fight. Hell, this ain't no nursery boy, you're on your way all right. With 6 old pints of Guinness, and you'll win us in the fight. Hey! The richest bitches are all out to keep you square. They're nothing but old cowboys when they want us, we're nowhere. At times I hear a big jet soar, must have missed a flight. Stranded in a shithole with the drunken gang tonight. Hey, hell, this ain't no nursery boy, you're on your way all right. Hey, with 6 old pints of Guinness, and you'll win us in the fight. Hell, this ain't no nursery boy, you're on your way all right. Fuck the bitches, you'll win us in the fight. Hey! Hear the bass line. Give me €1,000 and I'll break the pub tonight. There ain't a broken heart that I have never not done right. Money don't buy nothing but a cracked head in the morn. Been picking up the pieces since the cruel day I was born. Hell, this ain't no nursery boy, you're on your way all right. With 6 old pints of Guinness, you'll win us in the fight. Hell, this ain't no nursery boy, you're on your way all right. With 6 old pints of Guinness, you'll win us in the fight. Hey! Win us in the fight. See? So, I also wanted to pass on a condolence to all those who are touched by the passing of Shane MacGowan, who inspired that song as well from the Pogues, one of the greatest songwriters of all time. 6 old pints of Guinness. Okay, so I never thought I'd ever play that live. Here we go. What else is on my list? There's so many. Okay, here's a good one. Has anyone here ever attended a concert and you're sitting there. And there are some venues like this where like these chairs are great. Take a look at these chairs, guys. You could sit on these chairs for probably like 4 days and you'll be okay, right? You won't wind up with any problems. It's not McDonald's chairs. What? Yeah, but no, I'm talking more about the actual chairs at a venue that you'll see when you show up. And sometimes you look at the chair before you sit down on it, and you sit there and you're going, okay, I don't want to be here long. It's like McDonald's, right? They make the chairs uncomfortable so that you just want to get up and you eat your food and leave. And that's how they do it. They try to keep the turnover going. So I wrote a song, and it has a swear word in it. I hope that's okay. Hope that's all right for all the folks here. I don't mean, it's not a bad swear. It's the A word. Is that okay? Okay. So I have to say that ahead of time, because some people, you know, they don't want to go there. You know, that's a really dangerous place to go for some folks. You know how easy it is to offend everybody now? Man, we are in a whole new era, folks, where it's just like, where you just kind of, and you just kind of sit there and you're generally a kind person. And you know, I almost wanted to print this out, and I think I will soon. I'm gonna make a shirt, and it's gonna say, silk screen on it, it's gonna say, I mean well. And I'm gonna have a hat that says, I mean well, and I'm gonna even have some glasses where on the top it'll say, I mean well, because everyone I run into, if I sing or play anything, I never intend to offend anybody, but it happens, you know. But some folks are really crafty about it, like fellows like Loudon Wainwright. And some folks here know who I'm talking about, yeah. But this song might offend a few people, I hope not, but like I said, the song has the A word in the title. So that's pretty wild. It's called, and I won't even tell you what it's called, you'll just know. That's the kind of songwriter I am. I don't have to explain the song much. But I hope you enjoy it, and if you've ever walked into a concert venue and said, man, I don't want to sit here any longer, this song's for you. Okay. All right, okay. We've been sitting here listening since he walked out on the stage, and this sensation we've been having can't just be tied down to age. Well, I wish that we could stand or dance, but that's too much for class. But man, oh man, oh man, oh man, this concert hurts our ass. Mr. Singer, let us go for intermission. Let us shake our legs, our torsos, and our rumps. We've been stuck for much too long in this position. These plastic chairs turning into stumps. Mr. Singer, let us go for intermission. Our bladder's plump and we're holding back some pretty nasty gas. If your concert weren't so long, we'd have more heart to sing along. As we wait for your long song to end, this concert hurts our ass. Oh, wrong harmonica, check this out. Oh, that's bad. That's called psychedelic music. Oh. All right, back to the verses again. Here we go. We've shifted our positions 30 times and leaned on our darlings by our sides. Our buttons undone under our shirts, our heads starting to hurt. Well, we want to leave, but we can't forsake our pride. If we stood, the audience would get distracted, and we'd stir the whole place up before we'd go. And then they'd tell us all at intermission all the cool things that we missed that we should know. Mr. Singer, let us go for intermission. Sing along. Let us shake our legs, our torsos, and our rumps. Well, we've been stuck for much too long in this position, and these plastic chairs are turning into stumps. Mr. Singer, let us go for intermission. Our bladder's plump, and we're holding back some pretty nasty gas. If your concert weren't so long, we'd have more heart to, you know the words, come on, sing along. as we wait. That's the best word, the wait. I could just go wait. Sing that for like a whole minute. Wait for your long song to end. This concert hurts our ass. There you go. See? See? There you go. Now, that song is one of my funnest songs I've ever done. Now I'm going to play a song that is upbeat in some way, but it's also more a song about where I live right now. I'm living in this place called Santa Cruz Mountains, and I get really tired of American people asking me, you know, where the hell Winnipeg is. I think this is just, it just gets on your nerves, man. I'll be doing romantic songs tonight too, just so y'all know. But I have to get these ones out of my system, and I've never played this song in Canada yet. This is really the part I've been waiting for. Okay, you want me to show you guys what I've been dreaming of doing? Finally coming up here and playing it for people who will totally get what I'm talking about, because the song, I wrote it as a strategy to teach people where this amazing city of Winnipeg is in the map. Because, okay, so I'm out there, and I'm talking to some guy during the break, and he's like, hey man, you know, I hear you just open your mouth and yawn there, and I can detect a Canadian accent. And I say, oh yeah, I'm from Canada. I say, oh, whereabouts? I've been to Toronto, and I've been to Vancouver. And I say, oh yeah, and that's something, yeah, that's great. And he said, yeah, I was at the airport once, and I've been all over Canada. And then I say, oh yeah, well, whereabouts in Canada do you live? And he says, I say, well, Winnipeg. The guy's like, oh, where's that? I say, well, it's right in the middle of the country. The guy's like, oh, cool. Like, you're talking more towards Toronto then? I was like, oh yeah, I kind of on the way from, you know, it's probably halfway between, right? Somewhere around Hudson's Bay. The guy's like, Hudson Bay? What kind of thing is that? I say, oh, okay, it's all right. So then I'm talking to these people, and then I wind up eventually mentioning Minot. And the guy's like, oh, Minot. I know Minot. Oh yeah, man. I went to like Navy college there, you know, I hung out there with all my Navy buddies. Yeah, I know that town. Or here's the one I really like, is when I mentioned Fargo. And then they say, oh yeah, I know Fargo. And I say to them, yeah, well, you know what? If you go to Fargo, you still got far to go. And that's when I got a song. I'm gonna write a frickin' song to teach all these people, and it's gonna become a big hit, and then I'll never have to explain where Winnipeg is ever again, okay? And so far with some people it's succeeded, and I'm really proud of this. And this is called North of North Dakota. That's another thing I say. So you wanna hear some blues? All right, here we go. Time for, you know, I'm too tired to go to the blues jam tonight, and I was hoping to go there after this gig and play a little blues and go see Big Dave McLean and all that, and it's my only Sunday that I can do that tonight, that I'm here. Unfortunately, I'm too tired, and I probably won't even survive the drive home. So I will do my blues here right now, and I'm just gonna put on my Big Dave vibe. All right, ready for it? All right, everybody. Here's a little song that Dan Frechette wrote about the blues and where the heck he's from. I'm from north of North Dakota, in case anybody knows, okay. I'm from north of North Dakota, in case anybody knows, okay. They say, why not in Minot? Where the rapids, they're grand up there. Well, if you go to Fargo, you still got far to go. If you go to Fargo, yeah, you know you still got so far to go. You know 3 more hours past the snow and bug line. 3 more hours on the road. You know the land where I'm from is the land of never-ending skies. It never leaves you when you go. You know that's where my spirit lies. I'm from north of North Dakota, in case anybody knows or cares. They say why not and why not? Yeah, the rapids, they're grand up there. Canada has a feeling that I just can't get nowhere else now. Yeah, Canada has a feeling that you just can't get nowhere else now. I've just gotta get back there somehow. Yeah. What a good song to play right now for my heart. Thank you. I'm gonna see if there's any other upbeat songs in here. Oh, there's 200. Okay. So how's about I play a nice love song? What? A star and a whammy? Okay. Yeah. What's that? Okay. Nice. Okay, I will. Let's see, because this one, I haven't played this song live before, but I did share it on. I did share it once on Instagram, and it got a lot of people liking it and stuff. So it's nice to play this song. Yeah, and I like some of these songs are right, and I'm thinking of other people singing them. And
I'll sing it.
Sure.
Not right now.
Yeah, I'll teach it to you right now. This is it. So yeah, this song I was imagining like. Okay, so let's see here. Eternity robbed my dreams, took her sweet romance fruit, and gave me the gift of the life I find I'm now living with you. And the old days have turned to sadness, and the new days have turned to gladness, 'cause you are the heart in my soul, you're in my desires. And I used to wander alone To the docks I throw my eyes, staring into the distance and wishing for no more goodbyes. But now I'll hang on to love, 'cause it seems to work better that way. And you are the heart in my soul, you're in my desires. I will dream of you more than you have ever dreamed. Seems the fire is cold, and there's nowhere that you can't be. I've had you on my mind all day and all alone. At night I lie asleep, and I wish that I could be home. The times may turn cold and hard. You may yearn for another to love. Seems the fire is cold, and the heat, it won't warm you enough. But I won't be out of control when you're wander away from the fire. Oh, and you are the heart in my soul, you're in my desires. You are the heart in my soul, you're in my desire. There. A first time for that. I think I would have time right now to play one more song before I take a break. And then I also have CDs for sale here. I have 6 albums, titles. And I'm amazed that I'm actually selling them these days. There's people that still have CD players. And there was this one person the other day that said towards the end of this, I guess, war on music that Apple Music and all the car companies were doing, they went and cleaned out all the thrift stores and bought all the CD players. And then they started distributing them to independent musicians to give away. If someone bought 2 or 3 of their CDs, they would get a free CD player from the thrift store. So I thought that's a really nice thing that they did. But I ran out of my extra CD players. So tonight, you're on your own. And I hope your CD players still work. And even if you just want to use it just as a decoration, just as... Okay. I got a few CD player. My CD player actually still works. And well, I've got an old 06 Corolla, and I think that the CD player, when that dies, I'm going to be starting to worry about the engine then. So that's going to be the big moment where I go, okay, I think this car might be time to sell and up. Well, how's about I do one more song, and maybe it's off one of these records here, so y'all can, hear one of these tunes. I'm going to look over there and see if there's something that grabs my attention. Okay. I got a song that I'm really excited to mention this. My friend Tanya Elizabeth, and she's in a band called the Ducks, and it was in a band called the Ducks, and now she's in a band called the Avid Brothers, and she's covering 4 of my songs on her new album. That's not out yet, and the 4 songs are My Bride and I, Who'll Take My Place, Money in the Wind, which I played earlier, and this song I'm going to play. It's called New York City Sundance, and so I'd like to play this song as my final song for the set. I'll take a little break and eat pizza with you all. It's really good stuff, isn't it? And yeah, thanks again, and I really appreciate you all coming out. Next set, I'm going to be featuring all of my best songs. All right, so here's one of them. Oh, that's weird. This strap is stuck. There it is. It's a sticky strap. And that's a really noisy button. See, I'm trying to make it sound like a record. How can you do it with a jacket button hitting your guitar? Unless you're Bob Dylan. Okay. Have you ever heard those demos for Blood on the Tracks? And he's going like, and he's got his jacket button like this. You know what I'm talking about? The Minneapolis tapes. He's like,
if you see her say hello, she always intends you.
this jacket.
She lives here last early spring, delivered there he. Say for me that I'm alright when you think come and go. She might think that I forgot her. Don't tell her, is it so?
And it's a jacket button banging away. I say, no, I'm going to make this sound cleaner than that Dylan record. Here's a song called New York City Sundance in the key of C. It's the Spanish key of C, not the Buddhist key of B, and not the Canadian key of A. Okay? And just thanks for bearing with me. This is the most tired I've been on stage in a whole year. So might as well be human and admit it. But I hope at least I'm entertaining you. So because of my fatigue level, this version will be very different. And you know what? I love doing impressions. So I'm gonna probably break into my Van Morrison a little bit on this one, because Van Morrison inspired this song slightly in some way musically. I really love him. So see if you can spot it in the cadence. It's a New York City Sunday. I was breathing all the air. It was about time I got the world out of my hair. Well, the God, they must be crazy, 'cause I've been sending it to the sun. This feeling that I hope one day I would become someone and you can call me friend. But I bet feel that way, 'cause I'm young inside, living no lies, loving something with my faith. Loving something with my faith. My peace is all that I have. I've been steered clear from the dark. And I was watching the wheels on fire while I lit my spark. And everywhere I was hungry, and everywhere I was free, yeah. I was inside paying homage to the outsider in me. You can call me friend, but I better feel that way, 'cause I'm young inside, living no lie, loving something with my faith, loving something with my faith. I saw this whole world dying as I watched that Sundance, crying on the field. It's a New York City Sundance. It's a New York City morning. It's a New York City Sundance.
I watch them wheels slowing down. You can call me friend, but I better feel that way, 'cause I'm young inside, living no lie, love something with my faith, love something with my faith, love something with my faith, yeah, love something with my faith, yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, everybody. I'll take a little break, and I'll see you in 15 minutes or so. Thank you.
Down to the beach. I'm gonna put my feet right in the sand. I'm going down to the beach. I'm gonna put my feet right in the sand. Throw all my cares away. I think I'll worry about them on Tuesday. Yes, I'm going down to Getaway, Manitoba. Somebody told me there would be some fun down there. Yes, I'm going down to Getaway. Somebody told me there would be some fun down there. Well, it's time to gas up my ride. I think I'll make it there before the sunrise. See, I spent a bit of my night. I bought a new carburetor on the 76. See, I spent a bit of my night. I put a new carburetor on the 76. Now she's running and styling like a peach. I think I'll go on down to the beach. See, you can pave your way through burning glass. You can yell through traffic to sing to me. Make the trip and escape the grip of the lights in the icy city. Violets are blue and so am I. Need some earth, some moon, some sky. I've gotta get away sometime. And signs will lead us to other signs as long as we connect the lines. Ooh, oh, 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 oh.
Okay. So, right now, I am really excited that I've had a chance to talk to some folks during the break and find out that my last set wasn't that bad. Even though I have these high standards that I believe I did not achieve. So right now, the next 4 songs, I'm gonna redeem myself as an artist and performer and entertainer. And so I'm gonna start off with a tune I wrote called Nothing to Lose But the Blues. And one person told me once, they said this was their favorite song of mine, so I said, okay, that's great. So that's a good first song to start with. I wanna sing till the blues come out no more. A song that nobody can ignore. Well, we used to rock and roll. We used to get along. You made my life sound like an old country song. I tried to love, but trying never wins. The more you want, seems that the less you're bound to get. So keep the hard times coming, paying all my dues, and I got nothing to lose but the blues. Nobody can find. I'm sad-hearted, babe, and I'm losing all the time. Well, I had a lot to laugh about, but now this joke's on me. Yesterday made a big fool out of me. Well, tomorrow's bound to be another day. Now your pride is sinking so fast. Your happy faces, they make my sad face last. To keep the hard times coming, paying all my dues, and I got nothing to lose but the blues. Yeah, keep the hard times coming, paying all my dues, and I got nothing to lose but the blues. All right. It's kind of funny because that's one of those songs where I'm always right on the edge of like doing my Satchmo impressions. All time coming low, paying all my dues. I got nothing to lose but the blues. So here's a chance for me to do a song I wrote that would probably do my Satchmo impression on. And this song I've been playing a long time, and I wrote it one time when I was out hanging out with some folks, and I was really drunk. And well, it was the weirdest thing because there was a period in my 20s where I latched on to this cool concept that if you drink outdoors at jam